1970 Chevelle SS big block car.
Dang, Bama, there's no bumper.
Damn. I think it's an SS, man. But he kind of wants a drag car that he can drive on the street.
Yeah!
Something's out of whack, Joe. No way, man. That's a big-ass car, man. Obviously, we have a 55 Chevy here.
Onward! Tally-ho!
Oh, man. Yeah, that's not cool. All right, hold on here.
We almost got this car done, Joe. You didn't think we'd got enough problems here in the shop?
One of these days. One of these days.
I'm one of those kind of people that stay ready to keep from having to get that away.
Man. I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
Are we gonna work today, Joe, or what?
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. And turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection.
Man, this is nice sitting over here while you're driving. VIP right here. Where's this Uber taking me, Mandy?
Well, we're going over to...
Let me guess. Bama Browns.
So we have a customer named Mr. Clay. He's from Louisiana, and he wants us to build a 70 Chevelle and turn it into a drag car. Big personality. He's a fun guy.
Hey, who from Louisiana is not fun?
I contacted Mr. Joe because there's some young people around where I live at that think they have some things that are really bad. Well, I'm going to educate them a little bit.
For turning into a drag car, we're not looking for much, right? We're just looking for a solid foundation.
A shell on a title.
Shell on the title.
Yeah.
So why are we going to Bama?
Let's be honest, Bama doesn't deliver many solid foundations.
Man, maybe I want to keep on driving.
Right. We'll see what old Bama Brown is going to try to do today. Good old Bama.
Oh, my God.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Well, you know, a couple people called me and they said, you still got that 70 Chevelle? The Martin brothers are looking for one. I'm the last call anyway, because everything I got is crap. But I actually had a pretty nice 70 Chevelle body. I got one for you that you're going to want right here. I call this car the Unicorn. I don't show anybody but my best friends. 1970 Chevelle SS, real SS, big block car.
Wait a minute.
It's like a dream, isn't it?
It is like a dream. I can't
Look at
believe
that.
you actually have one.
Oh, if you blur your eyes a little bit, it's like it's sitting on the assembly line. That's how clean that body is. We got the title with this car.
You do?
This is
For real?
and this time it's the real title. It is a shell. It's a frame. Still got the original wheels on it, and this is exactly what Joe Martin is wanting. I'm telling you.
Is it?
And this is going to go in your trailer today for $7,500.
But wait.
You're welcome.
I mean,
You're
what?
welcome.
I don't see any trim.
I mean, this
bumper lights, and dang, Bama, there's no bumper.
Where's the cow hood?
Well, now that's
In the duck lid. Is it somewhere else?
All right, let's take these one at a time.
Okay,
A
go.
big list of what's wrong. You're missing what's right. See, that's the deal. When you're buying a car, you want to act like it's a piece of junk. You don't know anything about it. It's just an old spell. But I know that they know that I know what it's worth. I was going to be at like 15 on this car, y'all, and I could probably sell this today for 10. But I came down to 7,500 because of the love that we have.
Okay.
It's a 70 Chevelle SS 396, and I got it, and they need it. And then we start negotiating like it's something I found in a field somewhere. That's a nice car. Have you got $5,000 on you?
Bama, we
Oh
have
my God.
so many parts left to buy.
Have you noticed the part that's really missing is the part where y'all come up? Give me the number.
$2,000.
What? $2,000?
Now you're talking.
That ought to make you leave, right? Where's the dog? All right, give me a real number, because it ain't 2 and it ain't 75. Let's get somewhere in between.
25.
That's not the real number. $3,000 and you got it.
And you have the title.
I do have the title, and it matches that VIN.
Why do you say that while you're laughing, dude?
It's just
You
no,
literally started
we
laughing.
don't have that happen so often.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
3,000.
$3,000.
We'll do 3.
All right.
3,000. It's a good deal.
Well, I think today
Yeah.
we got one over on Mr. Bama Brown.
Did we know? Because I guarantee he's saying the same thing.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's making some money. I don't remember what I paid for it, but you know me, I ain't gonna lose no money. So
Let's load it.
Yeah. All right, go get it. Get out of here.
You gonna be okay?
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I'm damn proud of myself.
What you've become.
Well, you know how it is, Joe, when you send them off, man. Look at this thing, Mike. What is that? Not sure what's going on there. Damn. This is a Bama Brown specimen? Oh, there's some Bama Brown right there, Mike.
Oh yeah, just wait till you investigate a little bit further.
The Shag and Amanda showed up with the 70 Chevelle from Bama Brown, and I'm actually pretty surprised it's not too bad. 12 bolt. Must be an SS.
Oh, yeah.
Can't be a real SS, no way.
That's what he said.
Well, look at it.
Bama had a 70 Chevelle. Damn, I think it's an SS, man.
Yeah, man, he got him down to 3,000.
Did we get a title?
Oh,
And a
yeah.
title.
Oh, man. From Bama, we got a title?
Yeah. He couldn't believe it either.
He couldn't believe it.
He couldn't believe it.
Well, man, that's all we need. So I think Clay will be really happy with it, and we'll go from being a Texas car to a Louisiana car now. Well, let's unload it, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's a 70 Chevelle. It's a good one to cut up because it is fairly solid, but still needed a lot of stuff. Plays into the drag race, looking pro street styling. Great big tires in the back, big motor, little tiny ones in the front. So he kind of wants a drag car that he can drive on the street. Car's gonna get a lot of modification. We're gonna put a trick frame underneath it, cut the floors out, a roll cage, get the bumpers cleaned up on it. Clay's got a motor builder building a big, massive cubic inch big block. So we're probably going to have to raise the cowl induction up on it to have room for it. One of the things Clay suggested was this color blue, kind of a new Camaro blue, but put our own twist to the color. The 70 Chevelle is probably the most sought after Chevelle. It's one of my favorites. 70 for some reason seemed to be kind of the pinnacle of the muscle car era. They're just iconic cars. I've never personally had one, so I'm kind of excited to work on the car because, you know, I like living vicariously through these customers. 70 Chevelle is just one of those ones off the list. So we got a really cool project in the shop here. We got a 55 Chevy Bel Air convertible. Very rare, very cool. Just don't see very many of these things. We worked on 55s before, and mainly hardtops, but 55 convertible, that's pretty rare. Out of all the Bel Airs that were made in 1955, only 2% were two-door soft-top convertibles. Julio, the owner of the car, has had some trouble with this thing in the past, and it's bounced around a little bit, different shops.
I've always been in love with the 50s cars, so this has been a 25-year vision to get this thing done. I engaged in this project with a guy out in Arizona who made a mess of things, and so I found Joe and then asked if they would take over the project.
The car's been kind of a heartache for Julio, but we're going to try to make it a one-stop shop, button up some paint, some interior, mechanicals, and get this thing back on the road for him. Well, here we got our customer Clay's 70 Chevelle.
It smells funny.
This car came in probably 2 months ago. It's made quite a transformation in just that short amount of time. We basically just cut everything out. We gutted everything, cut the floors, cut the firewall, cut everything out of this thing. And got the frame set at a ride height. Got the body basically tacked to the frame. Now we just got to come in, do all the sheet metal work. Got to do floors, tunnel. Got a lot of work left on this car. Hey, Kato, let's pull these doors off real quick. Okay.
Already got the right size.
Right on.
Oh, you want to start on the cage?
Might as well. That's our next step, right?
Yeah. Would be easier without those doors, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. One of the main items of this car is this big old monster 555 cubic inch big block. Meaning, we got to deal with some of the safety stuff. You know, the roll cage.
And I feel like a dune buggy.
The roll cage is critical in a car like this. You got to make sure the car's not going to flex. But the most important thing is that the car rolls. You can protect the driver. It just makes the car that much more safe. I think if we get this piece right here going, right behind the seat, and I say we start from there.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. I like
As easy as that.
I like how you said it. Let the gums begin.
I think we're there, Kato. Oh, man, look at that. That's right on.
You got at it?
Yeah. A couple more degrees, K-Dub. You ready, man? Here we go. All right, man. Now we got this in, I'll start doing some door bars. Let me go build that.
I'm waiting.
Mike, you ready to weld these in, brother?
Here today in 70 Chevelle, we're still on the roll cage here.
Well, no, I said they're contemplating how we're going to tie all those in into the bag.
Well, here, let me show you. Let's see if this fits.
We're at the point now where we're putting the bars that go into the rear of the car.
Grab it in the bag. I'm gonna climb in here. Hold on. Oh man, look at that. How's that sitting back here?
Oh, man, that's pretty good. Move yours over that way just a tad, Joe. Right in there.
That looks pretty good there.
Yeah. Are we ready to tack these in or what?
Man, I think so. I mean, if you're good back here. Man, it looks good there. Yeah, I say let's tack them in the back there. Mike. We can set this. Make sure we're square up here.
Here we go. Sound like a bumblebee this morning.
I got one more for you, Mike.
Well, you and I bought this one first or what?
This eyeball. Yeah.
When you're doing this tubing, you do a deal on there that's called fish mouth, where one tubing can join the other tubing and have a nice little fit to it. And if you're off just a 1/4 inch, you kind of just run the pipe and have to throw it away because you have too big of a gap to weld. Does it look like it needs to be clocked a little bit or no?
You know, it needs to go like this. Kind of roll over. See what I'm saying? Like it's.
I see it.
It's like right here.
I see
it. Looks like that bar needs to go just like that.
I see it.
Oh, that's it there, man. Whatever you did, we're good.
You like it right there?
I do.
The measurements are real critical. If it's not measured properly, I mean, it doesn't join right. If it doesn't join right, you shouldn't use it. That's why we're so cautious with the measurements, checking it 2 or 3 times before we cut it and bend it and notch it. Quit, dog. You know what I'm gonna do. You know I am, Joe. I do this just to aggravate myself.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know me.
Don't check my eye.
Yeah. I always go behind Joe. He can pretty much eyeball this stuff, and I always go behind him and check stuff. It's just what I've always done. And
Well, what's the result, Mike?
well, let's put the other one in, dog. Need I say more? And I don't know how many times I've checked him, but I don't think I've ever caught him wrong. But one of these days, maybe when he gets a little older and his eyesight goes down a little bit, I'll get him.
You need a welder?
Put it with the perfect tack.
Let's see.
It's gonna be a good day, boys.
Oh man, that's it there. All right, I got another one. Let me bring it to you, Mike. All right, put square on it, Mike.
Man, that's good right there, Joe. That's your huckleberry, son.
Oh, the struggle is so real.
So we got a Chromer Victor coming in today. We're pretty excited because he should be here any minute with our 55 Chevy bumpers. We got the guys thrashing on this thing.
Well, that's gone. So we gotta get everything squared away so we can just make sure nothing's leaking everywhere. Minor inconvenience. Hopefully this thing will be starting here in the next couple minutes. Got oil pressure. Check for leaks. I think we're good.
Can't wait to see these bumpers because we've done a lot of work to these things. We shortened them up, we tightened them up, we tucked them. It's going to be a testament to see how good work we did once Victor chromes them, so we'll know here shortly.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Victor. What's up, buddy? What you got? You got me some chrome?
I've got some chrome, buddy.
Oh,
All right.
man, how you been, man?
Oh, I can't complain. My name is Victor. Me and Joe have been together for 10 years. I've been doing all his chrome plating for him. Are you waiting for it?
We're waiting, brother.
Well, come on.
We're waiting, Victor.
All right.
Can't wait to see this. Oh, man. Damn, Victor.
Yes, woo.
Wow, man.
Just like painting a car. Instead of paint, we nickel plated twice and then chrome plated. Chrome is just an acid to protect the nickel so it would not rust.
Look at that right here, man.
Let me get the front one so we can put it on. Like jewelry.
It is like jewelry, man. Oh, man, look at that, man.
You want to try it on?
Yep.
Throw it in there, babe.
Man, look at that. Yeah, that looks great, Victor. Victor came through. Now we can finish this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
We've actually gotten a lot of work done on the 70 Chevelle cage. We got all the main hoops in here. Got the door bars in. Got the crash bars in the front. Come at you, Mike. We got the struts going to the front of the frame. Put it with the perfect tack. So now that we got the major stuff in here, we can actually start working on the floors. For this particular car, you know, being a drag car with all this roll cage in here, it's got to be handmade. You can't put an OEM factory stamp floor back in here. The floors need to go in. They're going to fit around the cage and everything. I'll get K-Dub over here and we'll start making some templates and see if we can't get a floor in this thing.
But right now, I'm making my template for the floor for the 70 Chevelle. When I'm making these pieces, it has to be pretty close to perfect. So when I go cut it out, I can just plop it in. You want everything to be nice and line up tight. This part on just your normal car like you would drive every day is right under your gas pedals. I just got done putting some bead rolls in it. Gives it a little bit of extra strength and it makes it look a little bit nicer. It fits like a glove, just like I made it to fit, so now I can get the welders ready and weld this baby in. I got this 55 convertible here, taking all this protective plastic wrap off of it so I can get some wet sand in it. We put this on this car whenever it got here so no one would scratch it and mess it up. Now I'm just gonna come in here and sand everything and get it all ready for some paint. You wouldn't think this stuff's that sticky. I'm just block sanding this whole car. We're just gonna fix some scratches and some blemishes in the paint.
Brian, how's it looking, man? You got everything blocked up here, huh?
Yeah, looking good. Just working my way around the car.
Good, man. About ready for some booth time, huh?
Heck yeah.
Man, looks good. Well, let's get it bagged and we'll get in the booth, brother.
Heck yeah, sounds good.
God, man. Yeah, it's not.
There ain't no telling how long that's been there.
Dude, I know.
I was unmasking this Bel Air here. I taped it and I noticed this big crack right here in the paint. The piece is pretty sturdy, so I don't know why it's cracked, but someone may have leaned on it.
Whoever did that, you know, just... Yeah, that's not cool.
It might have came from someone just leaning on it. Maybe someone ran into it or dropped something on it.
We probably better dig it out.
Alright, sounds good. I'll have to come in here and 80 grit this to where there's no crack anymore. You don't want to just fill over a crack that's already there. You have to take the crack away so it doesn't crack again later on. Voila. I got this crack fixed back here on this 55, so I'll get a little bit of 320 grit, sand that down, and then paint it.
Got it? Yeah. Today we have Clay coming in, the owner of the Chevelle, and now is my time to get the seat prepared, ready for him. We've got to get the height right. That's 1 inch of foam right there. If I go back any further and he's got a helmet on, then that's...
Well, you'll be just about right.
Yeah. The only issue that we might have is getting him fit height-wise because the frame in this car has been built up so much. So we'll just have to see, and then we can start making adjustments from there.
Just plays a white boy.
Yeah, he
Yeah, so I have to
white
trim
body.
some off the...
Because I've got about 1.5 inches on each side before it touches me.
Well, he'll be here in a minute, so we'll get him in here. I prefer the customer to come in frequently as they can. You want them to be comfortable in the car, and so we definitely like them to see the progress.
I'll try to get a good mock-up for him, but if anything, we might have to just build a nice little bottom lower pan and then just get a super firm 1-inch foam, you know?
But the transmission tunnel, that'll determine where the gas pedal's gonna go. And if we can get that in before Miss Clay gets here, then we can figure out where this footing's gonna be, you know? All right, well, let's make a transmission tunnel. All right.
You gonna build it right here, Mike? Like we're staying?
Well, no, I was thinking about starting it over here, Justin.
Come on, Mike. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You're killing me.
Step us almighty. Let's build some stuff.
Get our tunnel started. You know what? I'm in a singing mood today, too, Justin. I'm gonna drive you nuts,
Oh,
dog.
Lord have mercy, man.
Hey, well, look, you already got a car on the front
Please
end.
don't sing, Mike. This is the template for the transmission tunnel. So this will connect to the firewall and to the floor. So everything's been kind of moved back in this car. So once we get this in there, we can actually get Clay in there and establish exactly where we're going to set it.
You got a slack get in there?
Oh, yeah, is that fitting that tunnel?
But, well, I'm short.
Let me see.
That's kind of important, Jose. We missed that, man. We have to
Let me see, man.
relift it.
Something's wrong here, brother. Man, that should be right on.
Man, we're short.
No way. That's a big-ass tunnel, man.
Oh, Joe, we can't move the oversize and fit it back in here, though. We're going to have to get this thing right on. Because it needs to fit right up on that butt if we want to.
The original template for the tunnel in the Chevelle is just a little bit too small, so we ended up having to build a bigger template.
Easy.
Come on back. All right, there. That's a giant tunnel.
Let's go break it.
All right, right there, man. Right about there. We got minimal Clico room, but that's all right. What we got there, bro? All right, kiddo. Saved by the Clico.
Hey, we better hope so. Ain't good enough. You know what? I can feel kind of like it. Y'all get there.
There we go.
Yes,
There we go. Look at that, man. Oh, man, we're there.
Something's out of whack, Joe.
What's it doing, man? Even with the bigger template, this trans tunnel is not fitting correctly. Clay and Michelle should be walking through the door in a minute. And if we can't get this tunnel right, it's going to just be a big delay.
I know, right?
Trying to get this trans tunnel in this Chevelle is just not fitting. Yeah, the driver's side needs
Yeah, it needs to go forward. That one needs to come back some. 1/8 inch, all we need, Joe.
Yeah.
And it'll go. But man, it feels like a swamp in here today. It's just a Louisiana swamp buggy. The car's running home. Yeah, hell yeah. Did it move it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Let
Joe,
me
why
try
don't we
again.
pull this
Try it
Glico
again.
out right here? Let that one hold it. Let's pull this one out right here. This will
Okay.
allow this thing to kind of roll down. We can push it back up or something. Yeah, there we go.
As quick as you can, put a Clico somewhere. Man, there it is. There it is.
Look at that.
That's it.
Hey, man. You know, this thing was a fighter, but all it took was a little bit of gum and it goes in. Game over. I'm getting tunnel vision, Joe.
Tunnel vision, Mike? You're a funny man, Mike, aren't you?
Go ahead and say
You're one of those funny guys.
it.
So we got a transmission tunnel in the 70 Chevelle. Now, obviously, the transmission tunnel is going to determine where the pedals go, steering column. So, right time, because we got Clay and Michelle getting ready to pull up any minute.
Clay's coming to see us, Chevelle. We're trying to get this seat mocked up, but now that all the floors have changed, it's thrown it all off. So I'm having to cut the frame on the back of the seat to get it down lower to the window line so it's not sticking up too high. I'm just kind of modifying the foam. I'm just getting it blocked up. The only thing I'm worried about is him sitting in there and being way too high when we've already taken it down. This is how it is. Got to get him comfortable. Man, is Clay here?
Yep. Mr. Clay and Miss Michelle.
There he is.
Man,
What's happening, Joe?
how y'all doing?
Good. Give Mama a hug.
How you doing,
Hey,
Michelle?
Joe.
I'm Michelle LeGrand. He's Clay LeGrand.
Yeah, that's me. I'm here to see my 70 Chevelle that Joe's been working on.
Well, come on in, man. Let's look at this
All
car.
right, let's go.
Well, you showed up in just the nick of time, Mr. Clay, because we got the seat ready for you.
All right.
Mr. Clay.
Well, you
There
know,
he
Mr.
is,
Mike, I'm Ben. Of all of the collectible old cars, the 70 Chevelle is one of the top of the list.
Well, here's what we got here. We got the sidebars in.
Yes, sir.
So we left one side in for you to look at it. Of course, it's going to be easier to climb in when the car's down on the ground, you know?
Yeah. No,
And it-
that should be fine. There's enough room there for me to crawl through.
Yeah. And then so what we did here, too, is we come in here and tied all this up,
Mm-hmm.
tie it to the firewall,
Yes, sir.
and then those bars go up to the core support. I think it's going to be tied up pretty good.
Well, I'm bringing you plenty of motor to put in it.
You sure are, and we need that motor, too.
I'm working on it. I'm going to get the plate. This car is being built to be strictly from stop sign to stop sign, red light to red light, eighth mile, quarter mile. It will be run on the track some.
You want to climb in there?
Yes,
Bring
sir.
your climbing breeches?
Mr.
Those will
Joe,
do, man. Those will
Mr.
do.
Joe, let me explain something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm one of those kind of people that stay ready to keep from having to get that away.
Man.
Mr. Clay's ready, he said. He stays ready.
Then we're
He just like K-Dub.
Y'all got all this buckled down where it ain't gonna
Well, it's half-ass
We're
buckled,
hoping to
Mr.
do
Clay.
Hold on to something.
for what?
This seat will still go probably 3 inches back, 4 inches back.
That's
Well,
good
let's-
because the man that'll drive this a good bit on the track is way shorter than me.
Oh, that's good. Then.
You're not going to be the track man, Mr. Clay?
Do what?
Clay, we've been working.
He's about to change the
y'all
subject.
need to ask.
He's changing the
Y'all
subject.
need to ask her
You
about
see
the
my
last
face?
time. The last time I went down the track,
Do you
I
see
can't
my face? He is never
man,
driving.
I got fired. I had a little unfortunate incident my last time at the track.
He ran into a wall.
My wife would rather that I didn't do that anymore. So I've honored her request. And of course, what she don't know don't hurt her, but
I don't think so.
oh, okay.
Do we need a little man to be here to fit him?
No, I'm good. This is perfect.
That's perfect.
Well, that was easy.
Damn, that was easy. Once we got him in it, I think he was really comfortable.
This will stiffen up a little on the side, not too much. We just got to tweak here and there and get everything fit for him, and I think we'll be on the roll for him.
That should
Where's our
be no
steering
problem.
column at, man? Mr. Clay, where's that need to be?
The steering wheel
It's gonna
actually
be-
needs to be about where this is
It'll be
at.
about 6 inches forward.
Right, that would be good.
Oh, yeah, he liked the seating position, he liked the steering column, he liked where the floorboards were going to be placed. So, 10 minutes into the visit, man, we're going in the right direction.
I hope you're going to use some good drive shaft components, because if the
Yes,
drive
sir.
shaft comes out of there, it's going to work on something.
Well, you know, we could put another loop in there, Miss Glenn.
You going to put one further back?
We sure can.
Okay, I believe I would. If the drive shaft comes apart right there,
Mm-hmm.
you know what it's going to do.
Yeah.
It's going to take your leg off.
And then it's going to take what else off?
Yeah, well, I can do without the leg. I can't do without the something else.
Clay's he's a character. Every time he comes in the shop, he keeps us all smiling. He's something else.
Can you get in here?
I don't have to get in there. You can be driving it. I'll be your passenger.
We're going to go check the cows in this.
I think we were pretty successful getting Clay fit in the car. And we'll basically mount the seat where it needs to be and then finish the tunnel, the steering column, and pedals.
I don't see nothing the matter with this.
Well, Mr. Clay, if you want to jump out of there, come on, Mr. Clay.
Yes,
Well, he's got a long-legged.
You go long.
He's
Look at
ready.
him, man.
He's
He
ready.
stays ready.
He's
yes,
ready.
sir.
We don't have to
ready,
get
man.
ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. That all feels marvelous.
Good, good.
Good deal.
Well, next trip down, Miss Clay, we need a motor.
I'm working on it.
All right, Miss Clay. Well, we need to go in the office to talk about this motor. Let's go talk
Now,
about this motor.
once you get, as I've understood, once you get this thing built, right?
He's still talking.
Say, how much for the tray?
Well, go get your motor situation straightened out and we'll talk about it.
I'm capable of doing more than one thing at a time.
You know what? I have never failed at life in anything I've ever tried. Ever.
Your rapid career has tanked.
Tanked. All disappointed, yeah. That's why I want to take up, like, acting.
Well, you're acting right now, man.
No, Joe, that's a reality TV. I'm
You're
talking
crazy.
about
crazy redneck bastard right now, man. Man, if somebody made a movie about you, Mike, who would play your part, man?
Man, I kind of like want Tommy Lee Jones to do it.
Tommy Lee Jones? I was thinking like Billy Bob Thornton, man.
That's bad.
Yeah, give me that welder. Give me that welder. He can play you, Mike.
Yeah.
Somebody hand me that welder there.
Damn it, I said that big. Yeah, but I don't need anybody playing. I play my own. You know what I mean? Let me ask you a question. Who would play your part, dog? Who would play Joe Martin?
You finish welding all this up and I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to ask you? You're just gonna come tell me?
Hopefully you'll forget, Mike.
Quit acting like you don't want to work, Joe. Well, I'm gonna need your help, Doug, since you're a tunnel specialist. Here on the 70 Chevelle, now we got the trans tunnel in the car, Clay's fitted in the car, now we can focus on the dry shaft tunnel. Now it's starting to pay attention here.
Yes, sir. Right there. Now come on back now.
Basically what drive shaft tunnel is, it's actually part of the floor, but it's the part that has to loop up over the drive shaft, which the drive shaft runs down the middle of the car from the motor to the transmission to the rear end.
We need to make it a little bit tighter. What it's going to do is chase that metal down. We'll have plenty of room for a brake.
Yeah. We're going to tighten up the roll just a little bit more, and then we'll break the ends in and put some flanges on it, something we can weld it down with.
Put the tank roll on it, make it go.
And let it just dive on top
Try to
of it.
fight that whole one piece. I think it looks sharp. Rolling up to that tubing.
Okay. Well, you want to, Joe. Come on.
It looks sharp.
Come on. Like one of my kids. Come on.
There it is. Turn it on.
It missed floaty.
Keep them fingers crossed. So let's put a little slice right here, though. Just a little relief cut. Whoop. Did it real quick. We're just making a few adjustments to the transmission tunnel on the 70 Chevelle. We got it fit pretty good, but we got a couple of things we're going to do to transition it into the rear drive shaft hoop. Once we do that, we can actually complete the rear part of the floor. Kind of move from the front of the car to the back, and this is the center section. Once this is done, we can move on to the back, but we can't move on until this is done. That's it, right? Right?
Yep.
Motor madness. There's always going to be trimming and shaping to get things to fit, but we just got a couple little adjustments to make, and I think we'll be good. I think we're there, Mike. Look at that. Oh, that's cool, man. That's real cool. It's cool there. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's good, man. You stick it right there and be fine with me. Well, get your sticking britches on. You know what I mean? We'll stick it right in place. So. All right, man. Well, hell, Mike, you can start welding that in, and I'll go make some more floor pieces. All right, I'll let you have at it.
All right. We're gonna need more people, Brian.
Onward!
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Tally-ho!
We just got our cream color sprayed on the 55 Chevy convertible, and really what we're doing was just blending in the color. Now that we got that blended and got it all uniform, we're going to do some touch-ups on the green color, and then once we do that point, we'll start masking off for the chrome trim. The strange request on this car was, obviously we have a 55 Chevy here, and a 55 Chevy had a spear that went through in chrome, and had another spear coming off here, but Julio wanted to integrate a 56 chrome look with the 55. 56 had these little indentions in the stainless from the factory, and then it had a swooping at the back of the quarter panel, just kind of radius down to the bumper. It's different. That's what Julio wanted. I think we got it knocked out for him. So now it's time to buff it, send it off to the upholstery shop.
Is Aaron ready for us?
We're going into Aaron's
We're going
shop.
downtown. Woo! Ramming speed! Coming in hot.
We look like a bunch of ants on a donut, man.
All the way over. That's good.
there you go. Merry Christmas, Aaron.
We have Julio 75 Bel Air in here, and we're trying to get this convertible top finished up for him. These convertible tops come pre-sewn. They're all one piece, and there's a lot of fitment process.
All right, Aaron, I think it's ready.
All right, man. You ready to put it down? Yeah. There's a lot of trimming, and there's a lot of stapling and restapling. So it takes a little bit to put them on. Just want to bring it down, and I'll lock it in place. Oh, man, it's tight. We really have to stretch this thing and make sure it fits tight. Okay, it's locked in. Everything looks like it fits good. If it doesn't fit tight, we gotta pull it back off, make new adjustments. Hold on. Let me, and fit it one more time until there's no wrinkles and it's just really smooth and clean looking. Okay, it's locked. How's it fit?
Man, it looks good. Maybe
Check
a little
this.
bit of steamer.
Man, Julio's gonna be excited.
All right, Jose. I'll make this movie by myself, dog. I ain't scared. I'll talk enough for everybody.
Oh, you guys need me over there?
Well, if you want to be in this program.
It's like, we need to see the car, see what it looks like on the ground, man.
Yeah. Make sure it's got that alligator stance for him.
That alligator stance?
That's what we're going to call it. Alligator stance? That gator Chevelle, man.
Oh, because of Louisiana?
Yeah. Here with our 70 Chevelle, we just got to cut loose from the table, so we're going to raise this thing up and assemble the front end there before we can get some tires on it.
That's a big old tire, man.
Yeah. Put the rear end back in it before we get the tires on the back. We'll make a roll right up, get out in the middle of the floor for a bacon who and all. It's kind of our favorite part, so that's what we're fixing to do.
Put the curl on, man.
Yeah, I curl this my peach. Right now, when we put the wheels and tires, it won't be permanent. It's just a mock-up deal. Kind of a telltale sign for us after all the welding and cutting and stuff. They tell you right quick if you hit it where you want it or not.
All right, you go in.
Yeehaw. Good. Good. Somebody's not trying to hold on to a wet fish. Come on, push it up here.
There we go.
Sweet. Come on, Dave. I'm not smelling any better.
Lid in there like butter.
Pretty close.
Nice. Oh, there's pretty grip.
Got it?
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go in there like that. There we go.
There we go.
Lord have mercy. That does look bad to the bone, right?
Ah.
Oh,
man, look at that, boy. Damn.
Because it even tracks good if no steering on it.
Damn, man, look at that, boy. So we just got Mr. Clay's 70 Chevelle on the floor, sitting at ride height, and it's just a stunner. That looks crazy, man. We're stoked. It just motivates us to move to the next level.
How badass is that?
Damn. Man, it's comfortable, too, isn't it? Now that we got the car on the ground, basically we'll hang everything back up, put the doors on, the front clip, the bumpers. Just make sure everything's going to be squared away and be as close to the location they're going to be.
Everything else is like it's finished from.
Yeah.
We're up to like to the dash.
I think so.
I'll get Kate up and we'll start on the front end.
Line it all up. Line it up.
Okie dokie.
70 Chevelle's coming along great. I got K-Dub helping me out a little bit. First project I got him on is in this shifter. Oh man, that's perfect. Look at that.
Can you mark a permanent spot for that, or you want to wait?
Here.
Or you want to wait till
No, I think right there's pretty good right there.
get the mark you do on it?
Mocked up a nice spot, nice location for this shifter. It's going to fit him perfectly. And then come up with something tricky. After we get that wrapped up, K-Dub will move on to the steering column. He can get that squared away. Steering column comes through here, clamp it together. Button heads will look really sharp. When we do the steering column, we are trying to place the location of it, obviously to fit the driver really well. The other important thing is too, when we place them through the firewall, so we got gigantic header tubes coming out of this motor. So we try to strategically place it where everything's going to fit. Looking good, man. Man, that's right on there, dude. Perfect. Finally, Kate, we'll get the pedals in there, and they'll move the Chevelle to the next stage.
Right now, I'm in the 70 Chevelle. Got my pedals mounted where I want them, my steering column, and also the shifter. That's about pretty much it inside.
Today is the day that Julio and his wife are finally going to see the 55 Bel Air.
The car's had a long road of bad stuff done, and it's been kind of a heartache for Julio, but we got it dialed in for him.
Man, this interior for Julio's car was a labor of love. We did some amazing leather seats in it. It's got a really killer gray convertible top, lots of polished aluminum trim that was all handmade. The car is absolutely gorgeous, and we cannot wait to show it off to him.
Damn, what a hell of a day for a ride.
I know, it's perfect.
Me and Amanda get to kind of live vicariously through these customers. Good rides kick ass.
This seat is mighty comfortable. Aaron did a great job.
When we get to drive these very expensive cars, pretend like they're ours.
Put them through their paces.
Yeah,
Boy, Julio and his wife are going to have a ball driving this thing.
yeah.
It just all goes together so well.
It's definitely a South Beach cruiser ride.
Yes. I think we nailed it.
We know we like it, but the important thing is, will Julio like it?
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
That is really cool.
It's awesome.
I guess the
my God.
trim. Well done, man. That's an awesome.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Isn't it wow?
was just so pleasantly surprised how well and how beautiful everything looked.
Aaron and Michael, you guys are amazing.
Well, you got it, baby.
That looks terrific. To me, you have a certain expectation, but when you see it all together, it just looks 100 times better than I thought it would look. Yeah. I could drive this. I can.
Well, there's a lot of cool things on this car.
There's airbrush trim, the stance, the wheels.
Yeah, it's got roaster shop frame, LS3, so it's gonna make really good power, but it still retains that 55 convertible identity. It was pretty wild with the top down too, but it looks kind of cool with the top up.
Well, are you going to show it to
We
us?
thought we'd show it to you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that really looks great.
Oh my gosh. Hey, good job, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I mean, it's a 55 convertible. It's just a cool, rare car. So
It's a head turner.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know you're looking at the front of the car, Julio.
Yeah,
you're
I
looking
want to
at
see
the front
this.
of the car.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. Oh, oh man, that's
So we tied all the trim on there,
Yeah.
and I wanted to put some of the gray on the side to match the roof and stuff.
The introduction of the grays was really unique. I wasn't sure it was going to work, but it was fantastic. And that artwork that Joe did just kind of put it over the top. So it was really, really nice. Guys, I'm getting emotional.
I should be.
Well, we know what kind of hassles Julio's been dealing with in this car. He's had a lot of heartache with this thing. So to see him get a little choked up, that was
That says it all.
yeah.
It's just been something I wanted to do for 20-something years. And as you guys know, it started off as a bit of a mess with a different group of guys.
Yeah.
And you guys stepped up and really made it something special. And I just want to thank you for that.
Julio, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Things like this in life make it special when you share it with somebody that you love. And so to me, it's not about the car or the luxury. It's about something really unique that you can share with somebody you love. And so I'm looking forward to sharing it with my bride and my 5 sons and more grandchildren to come.
Hey, Mike, I was laying in bed last night. What happened? I had dreams of the Chevelle roof.
What's wrong with it?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but I know you're probably going to frown on this, Mike.
What are you getting at, Joe?
Well, I think we're going to chop the Chevelle today, brother.
I'm not sure what happened, but that wasn't in the plan, so it was not good. We almost got this car done, Joe.
But we look cool, like, just a little cool.
Coolness has nothing to do with it, son. You ain't think
Right
we're
here,
having
man.
problems here in the shop? Does Clay know about that?
Well, Mr. Clay asked me, he said, do you like the car? I said, man, I sure do, Clay. What would you do different? I said, man, I'd chop the roof on it.
You ain't playing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we should have done that to start with, Joe. I don't know. Why'd you wait till the last minute? There's a lot that goes on here when you cut top.
We still got plenty of work to do besides that.
Where was K-Dub at when that conversation was going on?
Be sure the brakes will work. Yeah, before you launch it.
You know, when you get emotionally attached to a car.
And the daytime Emmy goes to Bama Brown.
A fun fact, huh?
Stop!
I'm pretty fun, that's a fact. How about that?
That right there, people, was gold.
I'm a poet and didn't even know it.
I used to have a little business on the side. I got to sign everybody's progress reports.
Did you charge him for it?
25 cents, bro.
See, I'll give him some love at the end there tonight, yeah.
बोलिए नाथों की नाथ की भैया टटूरा भोले के हावे यू मुख्य आहार गाजा चिलमिया से भोले जी कारेले बहुत प्यार नम करे अनेक ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश नहीं पे सब ढारे ले कमला हरि के माने ले यादव जी जलवा चढ़ावे ले कमला हरि के माने ले यादव जी जलवा चढ़ावे ले
1970 Chevelle SS big block car.
Dang, Bama, there's no bumper.
Damn. I think it's an SS, man. But he kind of wants a drag car that he can drive on the street.
Yeah.
Something's out of whack, man. No way, man. That's a big ass car, man. Obviously, we have a 55 Chevy here.
Onward. Tally ho.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's not cool. Alright, hold on here.
We almost got this car done, Joe. You didn't think we're gonna have problems here in the shop? One of these days. One of these days.
I'm one of those kind of people that stay ready to keep from having to get that away.
Man. I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
Are we gonna work today, Joe, or what?
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. And turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection.
Man, this is nice sitting over here while you're driving. VIP right here. Where's this Uber taking me, Mandy?
Well, we're going over to...
Let me guess. Bama Browns.
So we have a customer named Mr. Clay. He's from Louisiana, and he wants us to build a 70 Chevelle and turn it into a drag car. Big, big personality. He's a fun guy.
Hey, who from Louisiana is not fun?
I contacted Mr. Joe because there's some young people around where I live at that think they have some things that are really bad. Well, I'm going to educate them a little bit.
For turning into a drag car, we're not looking for much, right? We're just looking for a solid foundation
A
and
shell and a title.
shell in the title.
Yeah.
So why are we going to Bama?
Let's be honest. Bama doesn't deliver many solid foundations.
Man, maybe I want to keep on driving.
Right. Let's see what old Bama Brown's gonna try to do today. Good old Bama.
Oh my God.
What's happening, monster?
Well, you know, a couple of people called me and they said, you still got that 70 Chevelle. The Martin brothers are looking for one. I'm the last call anyway, because everything I got is crap. But I actually had a pretty nice 70 Chevelle body. I got one for you that you're going to want right here. I call this car the Unicorn. I don't show anybody but my best friends. 1970